After migrating from India with his wife Rippan, Ajit's passion for the ancient science of Ayurveda persevered, leading him to establish this medicine in New Zealand. He began his own clinic in 1996 with a vision to spread the principles and lifestyle of Ayurveda to New Zealand, sharing the knowledge that was so intrinsic to his way of life with others. Now, as Australasia's most experienced Ayurvedic practitioner, he's been supporting clients to achieve wellness through consultations and teaching for over 30 years. He is highly respected for his logical Ayurvedic interpretation and his ability to correlate the principles with Western medicine. With the support of his wife and children, his clinic has evolved into a wellness centre encompassing health consultations, therapeutic massage treatments, natural herbal supplements and skincare, offering a truly holistic, individually tailored approach to wellness. So welcome, Ajit, to this winter wellness chat. Should we kick into some Q&A? Very curious to learn more about your practice in Parnell and what wellness means to you. So we'll start with that, shall we? What does wellness mean to you?
Well, wellness, as you know, Carolyn, everyone is nowadays interested into wellness. And when we talk about wellness, and as you ask that, what wellness mean to us? Wellness mean that at every level of your life, physical, mental, emotional, how you can by day to day assess that where I am. Masking our problem is not wellness. Becoming more aware what is going in my life, what going around me is what about wellness. And that is what we all now becoming more clear about it. We have understood that wellness is not in the potions and the tablets or capsule, and that's what we practice.
Mm-hmm. And well, tell us then, that's a great lead into the next question. Tell us about Ayurveda and that practice.
Okay. Ayurveda, as you already shared with listeners and viewers, is an ancient system of healing. The word itself explains what it is. Ayu means age, Veda means knowledge. The science which gives us the knowledge about our wellness, about our health, about our life. And life is not, again, what someone can guide me. Life is what I need to empower myself, that how I can live in a much more healthy way, not masking my ailment and trying to correct and understand the core cause of the problem. That is the core principle of this science, always trying to share with our client that whatever problem they come with, they can come for any serious ailment, simple hay fever, winter issues, which we are going at the moment. The moment winter comes, many of us start becoming a bit fearful that how I'm going to cope my simple sneezing, hay fever, cough, wet cough, dry cough. And then those who have children, they will also be worried that every month I have to take my son or daughter to the GP to get the antibiotic. So that is where this science helps us, that how you can become about your season in which you are living and how you can modify your lifestyle to be in a much more healthy way.
So how does Ayurveda then work alongside the mainstream medical way of healing? You kind of touched on it just then. Do they go hand in hand?
I always, sorry, you go.
No, that was your turn. You answer.
So I always have shared that medical system has its own place, no question about that. But medical system has so many gaps, right, which cannot be filled by their advice. And the way our medical system works, they have to look after so many people with this serious ailment when the emergency situation is. But then preventing the ailment coming to that stage is what Ayurveda talk about. No matter whatever issues we deal with, in our Western medicine, our role is to fix the symptom. Whereas in Ayurvedic medicine, our role is to identify the core cause and helping people to prevent that. And that core cause relate with our lifestyle, that relate with our diet, environmental factor, mental factor, emotional factor. And that is when people are ready to make changes, that is where Ayurveda come and help them.
I was just going to say that it sounds like it's certainly a investment in your health from an emotional and logical and commitment space. Going to the doctor to mask a problem and get some pills, very easy, and doesn't take much, I guess, emotional willingness to work about change. How do you find that in your practice? Are people coming in and they're really willing, or are they a little bit reluctant because of the, I guess, nature of the actually having to help themselves other than just some water and a pill?
Yeah. Well, again, this concept of people trying to empower themselves, becoming more aware about their life or health, physical, mental, or emotional, they are now ready to understand that until I play an active role in my well-being, I'm not going to get anywhere. Then it is just circle. Rather than taking antibiotic, I'm taking now supplement. So that's thing going to change. But in Ayurveda, when you tell them that you have to follow these routines, regimes, because in Ayurveda, we always talk about our daily and seasonal routine. And when someone is ready to see the benefit, and again, people don't think that they have to wait for months to see the outcome. Even when they start and see within a week some changes happen,
Wow.
that gives them the encouragement that, yes, this is something I should follow.
And how do you spread the word of this, I guess, incredibly ancient practice outside of Parnell?
Well, when I came in 1996 in this part of the world, definitely at that stage, no one was very much aware of this science. But because yoga and meditation are the close component of this ancient science, and these are the sister branch, and people were into yoga at that stage. And slowly, slowly, I tried to run some workshops, seminars, and try to make people understand that what exactly Ayurvedic science is. I started my practice in Henderson first, then I moved to Mount Eden, then I moved to the New Market, and now I'm based in Parnell. So you can see my journey
Lucky
is
us.
coming to a close part there.
That's great. And what are your, I guess, dreams for the wellness space in general, knowing that there's so many, even just speaking about the yoga and there's kind of this umbrella of wellness. What are your dreams for that space?
Well, my dream is that while we definitely say people are becoming more and more aware about wellness, especially this COVID period has made people totally aware that pills or vaccines or something are not going to solve their problem until they play an active role in their well-being related with their immune system or all that part. Now they have become much aware about the diet and lifestyle. But the key is until our government step in and support this sort of modalities, not supporting the supplement, not supporting just to change and having a green prescription for eating green vegetable, not supporting just go and having a fight with the machines in the gyms, which are all good component, but it has to be having a much more holistic approach. And if the government can support that, we can have so much less pressure on our medical system, which is increasing day by day. And that's what my dream, that maybe in my lifetime, I can see that it becomes a part of the mainstream.
And covered through insurances and that type of thing. So it's got an equal support system. Because do you see coming through your doors that and I mean, it's probably different for everyone, so I don't know how you can even answer this question, but do you find that when you get to the root of illness, when someone's wanting a more holistic, I guess, routine from you, is it an emotional cause to the body response, or is it something that's completely body related first and foremost? Like, is it the
No,
stresses in our world that are making us sick?
well, that is where the unique part of Ayurveda is. Ayurveda talk about that whatever the ailment we suffer from, right? It always will have some level of mental and emotional component involved. In some ailment, this will be as a primer cause, in some, it can become a secondary cause. But that is where the difference comes up. Until we have dealt with the mental and emotional state, you cannot cure your any problem, whether it is your, say, simple stress, anxiety, or even your arthritis condition, gut condition. Now everyone is becoming more aware, brain and gut correlation, which is the core part of Ayurvedic science for thousands of years. This is what we always have talked about, that your gut is the primary core component of your all the ailment. That's where your ailment start from. And then gut and brain are always co-knitted. Now every doctor, every practitioner is taking up that approach.
That's good. At least that's something. And tell me, this is kind of left field, but you've started a skincare, herbal supplements, skincare. What made you want to, I guess, do all that as well?
Okay. First of all, when we talk about the skincare, because again, according to Ayurveda, even though we all look like the same with the two eyes and the two nostrils and the two ears, but each individual is unique. But we talk about that each person's liking, disliking, reaction to different thing is totally unique. And that uniqueness is known as your body type. And same goes with your skin. And then when I came and looked into what is available at that time in 1997 and 1998, and I found that majority of our these beauty products were loaded with a lot of chemicals, paraben and other kind of things. And then I spoke to my wife that because she has a bit of science background and more into those aspects, that why not we bring our traditional Ayurvedic formulation, which has been given in these ancient texts, and make them into a current situation like moisturizer, night cream, and that's what she done. And we brought one skincare range known as Ayurda, which is free from all the chemical, no preservative, and only used such herbs which has a much more therapeutic benefit. When we say therapeutic benefit, means those moisturizer, cleanser, toner, night cream, and other, they are not just for putting your on the face, but they are the healing quality. They will go deeper to your skin layers, and we have 7 skin layers, and that's where it take all the impurities out and bring your skin to your natural glow and natural shape.
Wow.
That's the one part. And then the second part, you ask about the supplement. Now, even though our prime focus is that people should change their lifestyle and the diet and mental and emotional factor, and this is what we call as your bodily intelligence. Because when we have a lot of incompatible lifestyle, incompatible diet to a certain level, that your own bodily intelligence get corrupted. And once that get corrupted, that's where the build-up of all the toxins start happening in your body. So while we are doing the cleansing process by making changes, you need some kind of herbal preparations, which are not supplement, but are corrective part. Corrective part means those Ayurvedic herbs help to correct the imbalances in your body which led to that problem. I will give you one example, simply 1 minute. Say, if someone has a gut issue and they go to visit their doctor or practitioner, and doctor has identified that, look, your gut has an issue because your body is not producing hydrochloric acid, which is one of the component of breaking down the food. And then they will say, you don't need to worry. Here you go, you take this product, it's a very good product. What it is a hydrochloric acid powder. After each meal, you can take it 1 teaspoon, and you will be done with. No one tell them that why at a first stage, your body has stopped producing hydrochloric acid in the right amount in the right time. And that's where the Ayurvedic formulations comes up. They will correct your bodily intelligence so that when you are eating right kind of clean food, your body should be in a position to produce all the enzymes, all the acid at a right time, right amount, and do the digestion. And we don't need to depend upon these supplements. So that is where the role of Ayurvedic supplement come up. And that is the reason I brought this range. Now all our Ayurvedic products are made in Australia under the TGA regulation, which is our prime body to look after all the regulations and the quality control.
Amazing. So you'd help yourself and you'd almost like reset your body so that you wouldn't need to keep taking the supplements to help, because your body would almost reset itself over time.
Yes, Carolyn, you have really hit the nail and use the right word, reset. This is what Ayurvedic approach does. It resets your bodily intelligence so you can live without any fear of that my ailment will come back, because you have embraced that awareness to live healthy. And embracing the wellness is by making right changes in your lifestyle, life, and making right changes in your diet, learning how to deal with your day-to-day mental, emotional issue and not masking them. And that's what the wellness is all about.
Well, I'm going to book a meeting with you for heading into winter, but what would your, I guess, winter wellness tips be as we are hitting the cooler months?
Again, look, simple thing is what Ayurveda talk about, that we are microcosm of this macrocosm. And once we start becoming aware that what is happening in our environment is getting cold, damp, moist, sticky, heavy, rainy season. So same thing now Ayurveda talk about, that you should look after your body, not to let these qualities get more dominant. So when your body is dominated with the cold, damp, moist quality, you should avoid those kind of food which carry these qualities. And this is how we look. Every food we look at from the qualities perspective. I will just give you one example. If I'm talking about now banana, I'm just giving, every one of us eat banana. But if you look at banana is sticky, damp, moist, right? And now, if you are eating banana as much as you eat in summer, you are inviting problem. And in the same way, if I'm having cold food in the morning as a breakfast, say, for example, yogurt on your organic muesli, what is going to happen? It becoming more sticky, damp, moist, and it is going to impact your lungs. And that's where all the congestions and all the runny nose and stuffed nose problems start happening. Instead of that, if you start eating warm and cooked food and easily digestible, you will be wonderful. That's how it is.
That's a hot tip. You heard it here first.
So these are the things, simple tips, but very easily to adopt. And those who can understand, they see the reasoning and logic and they follow and see the benefit.
So can you give yourself a shout out if people are watching this and they go, you know what, I really want to investigate this for myself and my health? What's your website?
www.ayurda.com.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for joining us.
We are in Parnell, one of the best suburb of Auckland, and such a wonderful place. And we are at 465 Parnell Road, Parnell.
Awesome. Hey, we can't argue with that. We're glad you're in Parnell.
Yes.
Take care.
No,
Happy winter.
Thank you.